I really value this because it is an event that is aimed at recognizing creators. And that's one of the things that makes the Canadian Magazine Awards outstanding, and I think, in fact, sets a standard that other magazine awards in other countries really ought to emulate. Instead of giving prizes to magazines, we give them to people who write those magazines and draw those magazines and create them. NMA's mandate now includes initiatives focusing on delivering more return on investment for the awards and delivering learning and networking opportunities to strengthen our industry, promote innovation, and facilitate career development. And I guess that's one of the reasons for this event. Winners Circle is the first of what the NMA's hope will be an annual event that brings together award winners and nominees to meet, mingle, network, and learn from each other. I'd like to make a note of thanks to the staff of the NMAs and of KISME for facilitating this event, and to the Government of Canada for signing the check, for supporting this learning and networking event through the Collective Initiatives Program of the Canadian Periodical Fund.
I have to say that winning awards is good for business, and it's good for our business relationships. And there are two ways that awards influence our cottage life communities. One is internally among our own staff, and the other is externally to our readers, contributors, and advertisers. I would say that having a brand that is known for excellence, that wins awards, really contributes to the trust that our readers have in the magazine and in their relationship with us, especially since we're very much a service magazine. And you know, I think readers believe what they read in print when they read it in Cottage Life magazine. Advertisers, of course, are another community that we market to, and we make sure that they see that we provide a high quality environment. And we've integrated our award-winning status into our publication's overall marketing and brand building strategies, such as our media kits and advertising. We put the seal on our cover and our marketing materials. And we talk about our awards on our website. We have an About Us section, and the first thing in this section talks about our awards. We talk about it in the editor's message in the front of the magazine. And we also like to recognize the achievements of our award-winning creators and team. You know, the importance of the awards gala. That's really important for Cottage Life for networking. We spend a fair bit of money entering the awards. As DB says, you can't win if you don't enter. And, but we also take our people to the awards. So when we have a contributor who's nominated, we like to invite them to the awards. We don't have the budget to fly them in from out of town, but when they get here, we'll pay for their dinner ticket, which, you know, isn't inexpensive, but it means a lot to them, and it fosters our relationship with them going forward.
We put it on the cover for as long as we possibly can, that seal, and it makes a difference on the newsstand. We saw when we first won our first KISME Small Magazine of the Year award in 2007. I guess it was, we won it for 2007, and we're on the newsstands of 2008 for that. We did see a jump. Certainly for advertisers, it really does help us. Again, as a magazine that has a circulation of only about just under 10,000 in issue. We have about 40,000 readers, but 10,000 circulation. This makes a difference for advertisers. They know that they're advertising with the amount of money they're paying per reader is higher than it is for many other magazines, but they know that the quality of the publication and what they're supporting is something good. The third thing that helps is it actually helps attract other contributors to us that may never have heard us. So it's from an industry perspective, it's very, very helpful for us.
I don't think I'd have a career in magazines at all if it wasn't for the NMAs. I had graduated from Ryerson. I don't remember when I sort of learned of the NMAs, and some of what I'm going to say is going to sound like it's coming from a baby to some of the people that I recognize in this audience. So forgive me for that. But the year that I graduated from Ryerson, Up Here, which is a small magazine that's published out of Yellowknife, won Magazine of the Year award. And I was working at a newspaper at the time as a copy editor, and had really sort of been interested in magazine editing and not quite sure how to get involved in it. And they posted for a job. And I don't think that it would have occurred to me to even look into what Up Here was had they not won that award, and had I not heard, I guess, about the buzz, maybe on Twitter, I don't remember now, surrounding that magazine. And I think that really speaks to how important the NMAs can be in terms of sort of connecting writers or prospective writers, prospective editors with these magazines that you wouldn't necessarily know about. Going to the gala was really important for me. I remember the first year that I went, I was extremely nervous and very sweaty, and just like it was in general a really kind of awful situation. But at the end of the ceremony, I finally got up the courage to approach an editor that I really liked because I wanted to talk to him about a story. And like 30 seconds later, Timothy Taylor of 500 Awards swooped in, and like that was it, I was out. But it was a real sort of learning experience. And the following year, I went with a friend named Eva Holland, who's a writer in Whitehorse. And I remember her coming down for the ceremony a couple of days early. And she had set up meetings with like the managing editors of all of these different magazines. To me, what means something is if you've been nominated in the area that you're pitching. The previous slide showed my sort of Tumblr page, which is hilarious and 14 years old. But I think sort of speaks to how making sort of an itemized list that's easy for editors to find, and that's clear, and that's also specific. Which awards have you won, for what? What are your beats? Maybe you're a generalist. It doesn't have to be expensive, but you need it.